Have you ever felt your heart pounding, convinced something was terribly wrong, only to be told it was just anxiety? For many, this moment is the start of a confusing journey, one where the body's signals seem to betray you. It's a deeply unsettling experience. Imagine sitting at home feeling a sudden wave of dizziness, your heart racing, and a sense of impending doom washing over you. These are not just thoughts, but physical sensations that can be overwhelming. Suddenly your chest tightens, your head spins, and dread knots your stomach. These sensations are powerful and real. Some people even rush to the emergency room convinced they're having a heart attack, only to learn it's anxiety at work. Being told it's all in your head can feel dismissive, but the truth is, anxiety's physical symptoms are genuine physiological events. Doctors see countless patients each year with chest pain, headaches, or stomach issues that are actually rooted in anxiety. These symptoms are the result of ancient survival mechanisms firing at the wrong time. When your brain senses danger, real or imagined, it triggers the fight or flight response, flooding your body with adrenaline and cortisol. Understanding this is the first step to regaining control. Knowing that your body is reacting to a false alarm can help you break the cycle of fear and physical symptoms. Anxiety can mimic countless medical conditions: tingling, choking, blurred vision, sweating, each adding to the fear. For example, hyperventilation can cause tingling in your fingers, while muscle tension can lead to headaches or jaw pain. Your brain perceives a threat, and your body responds with its full arsenal. The sympathetic nervous system kicks in, increasing your heart rate, redirecting blood flow to your muscles, and sharpening your senses, all designed to help you survive danger. The pain and breathlessness aren't imagined. They're as real as any physical injury, but the source is internal. In fact, studies show that anxiety can even trigger migraines, irritable bowel syndrome, and chronic pain conditions. Your body is preparing for a battle that isn't there, leaving you to cope with the exhausting aftermath. After an anxiety attack, people often feel completely drained, as if they've run a marathon, because in a way their body has. Picture this. Your heart is pounding, your chest aches, or you feel dizzy and faint. You rush to the ER, convinced something is terribly wrong. The fear is overwhelming. You're terrified it's a heart attack, a stroke, or something life-threatening. Doctors run every test: ECG, blood work, scans. Everything comes back normal. For a moment, you feel relief. But then, confusion and frustration set in. If nothing is wrong, why do you feel so awful? Many patients describe this as a lonely, invalidating experience. One woman, Sarah, shared how she felt crazy after her third ER visit in a month, each time told her heart was fine. This is the paradox of anxiety: real, intense symptoms, but no physical disease doctors can find. The search for answers is natural. Another patient, Mark, spent months convinced he had a rare neurological disorder, only to be told repeatedly it was just stress. Each normal result brings only temporary comfort. When symptoms return, so do the doubts and fears. Nights can be the hardest. You lie awake, symptoms flaring, wondering if something was missed. It's common to worry about misdiagnosis. Many people are told they have acid reflux, migraines, or even heart conditions before anxiety is considered. Accepting that anxiety can cause such dramatic physical effects is a turning point. For some, it's a relief. For others, it's another hurdle to acceptance. Shifting the focus from endless tests to understanding and managing anxiety itself can be empowering, and is often the first step toward real healing. To truly grasp why anxiety feels so physical, we need to take a closer look at the autonomic nervous system. Think of it as your body's internal command center, running vital functions behind the scenes, much like an autopilot on an airplane. The autonomic nervous system, or ANS, manages heart rate, breathing, digestion, temperature, and even pupil size, constantly adjusting to keep your body balanced whether you're resting or reacting to stress. The ANS has two main branches: the sympathetic, which acts like a gas pedal, revving you up for action, and the parasympathetic, which is more like a brake, calming things down for rest and recovery. When the parasympathetic system is in charge, your heart rate slows, breathing deepens, digestion works efficiently, and your body focuses on healing and maintenance. Imagine a car idling smoothly at a stoplight. But when your brain detects a threat, real or imagined, the sympathetic system slams the gas pedal, preparing you for fight or flight. This triggers a cascade of hormones like adrenaline, causing your heart rate and blood pressure to spike, breathing to quicken, and blood to divert to your muscles. Your body is primed for immediate action, just as our ancestors needed to escape predators. Your pupils widen to take in more information. Digestion pauses to conserve energy, and you might feel a churning stomach or trembling hands. These are all survival mechanisms. In true emergencies, this system is life-saving, allowing you to react instantly to danger, like a firefighter responding to an alarm. But with anxiety, the brain can misinterpret everyday stressors as threats, activating the sympathetic system even when there's no real danger, like a smoke alarm going off when you just burned toast. The result? All those intense, frightening physical symptoms, racing heart, sweating, shaking, are your body's emergency response even though there's no emergency. In essence, anxiety hijacks your body's emergency system, firing off alarms on a false signal, leaving you feeling ill even when you're safe. Chest pain is one of anxiety's most terrifying symptoms, often mistaken for a heart attack. Many patients describe it as a sudden, gripping pain that makes them fear the worst. The pain can be sharp, crushing, or heavy. No wonder it causes panic. One patient shared, "It felt like an elephant was sitting on my chest, and I was sure I was having a heart attack." Anxiety-related chest pain isn't dangerous to your heart. It's caused by muscle tension and altered breathing. When you're anxious, your body's fight-or-flight response kicks in, releasing stress hormones like adrenaline. These hormones cause your chest muscles to tense up, sometimes cramping painfully. This tension can restrict movement and make every breath feel uncomfortable. Rapid, shallow breathing, known as hyperventilation, strains these muscles further and can lead to tingling or numbness in your hands and lips. Swallowing air during panic can cause pressure and bloating, mimicking heart pain. Some people even report a burning sensation, similar to heartburn. Even the esophagus can spasm from stress, creating intense central chest pain. This is called esophageal spasm, and it can feel almost identical to cardiac pain. Adrenaline makes your heart race and pound, adding to the sensation. The pounding heartbeat can be alarming, but it's a normal response to anxiety. For a healthy heart, this isn't dangerous, but the combination of symptoms convinces your brain you're in danger. Unlike heart attacks, anxiety chest pain often comes and goes, and may improve with relaxation or distraction. This fear intensifies the symptoms, creating a vicious cycle. The more you worry, the worse the pain feels. So how can you tell the difference? Anxiety chest pain often feels sharper, is linked to stress or panic, and may be accompanied by symptoms like tingling, dizziness, or a sense of unreality. Heart pain is more likely to be triggered by physical exertion, radiate to the arm or jaw, and is often accompanied by sweating or nausea. Recognizing these differences and knowing anxiety can cause real physical pain can help break the loop. The pain is real, but the cause is anxiety, not heart disease. If you're ever unsure, always seek medical advice. But remember, anxiety has powerful effects on the body. Dizziness, lightheadedness, and feeling unreal, sometimes called derealization, are common and frightening symptoms of anxiety. You might feel the room spinning, unsteady on your feet, or as if you're floating outside your body. Hyperventilation is often to blame. Rapid, shallow breathing floods your blood with oxygen but depletes carbon dioxide. This can make your fingers tingle, your vision blur, and your heart race. This imbalance causes blood vessels in the brain to constrict, reducing blood flow just enough to make you dizzy, lightheaded, or even give you tunnel vision. Derealization can make everything feel dreamlike or unreal, as if you're watching life from a distance or moving through a fog. Tingling or numbness in your hands, feet, or face can also occur, adding to the sense of alarm. These sensations aren't dangerous, but they're deeply unsettling. They're your body's way of reacting to stress, not signs of a serious illness. If you experience these symptoms, try grounding techniques. Focus on your breath, name 5 things you can see, or feel your feet on the floor. Slow, deep breaths can help restore balance. Understanding the cause and using these strategies can help you manage dizziness, hyperventilation, and feelings of unreality when anxiety strikes. Ever had butterflies or a churning stomach when anxious? That's your body's gut-brain axis at work, a complex communication network linking your brain and digestive system. When you feel anxious, your brain sends signals through the vagus nerve to your gut, triggering a cascade of physical responses. Common symptoms include nausea, stomach cramps, diarrhea, constipation, and bloating. These are caused by changes in gut motility and increased sensitivity in your digestive tract. During fight or flight, your body diverts blood away from digestion to your muscles, slowing or even halting digestive processes. Stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline increase stomach acid, which can lead to indigestion, heartburn, or even exacerbate conditions like irritable bowel syndrome. For some, anxiety speeds up digestion, causing urgent trips to the bathroom. For others, it slows digestion, leading to bloating, discomfort, and constipation. These symptoms are real. Your gut is physically reacting to your brain's alarm system. To find relief, try deep breathing, regular exercise, and keeping a food and symptom journal to identify triggers. Chronic stress can even alter your gut bacteria, impacting both mood and digestion. Supporting your gut with a balanced diet, probiotics, and stress management can help restore balance. Anxiety can trap you in a relentless, self-perpetuating loop, one that feels impossible to escape. It often starts with a trigger, maybe a stressful thought or situation, that sparks physical symptoms like a racing heart, dizziness, or a tight chest. Your mind, wired to protect you, interprets these sensations as signs of real danger, which only fuels more fear and worry. This fear activates the fight or flight response, flooding your body with stress hormones and intensifying the symptoms you already feel. The cycle escalates, your mind and body feed off each other, sometimes ending in a full-blown panic attack. Psychologically, this is called catastrophic misinterpretation, believing that normal anxiety symptoms mean something is seriously wrong. Recognizing this pattern is the first step to breaking the cycle. Awareness gives you power. Strategies like labeling your symptoms as anxiety, practicing slow breathing, and challenging catastrophic thoughts can interrupt the loop. Understanding the cycle and using these tools helps you regain control and move forward with confidence. The physical symptoms of anxiety are real, not imaginary, not weakness. Countless medical professionals and mental health experts agree. Anxiety can cause genuine, intense physical sensations. Pain, dizziness, nausea. Your body is truly producing these sensations. Dr. Lisa Feldman Barrett, a leading neuroscientist, explains that the brain interprets stress as a physical threat, triggering real bodily reactions. Always have new or severe symptoms checked by a doctor to rule out physical illness. Your concerns are valid, and seeking medical advice is a responsible step. Once serious conditions are excluded, you can start to relabel symptoms as anxiety-driven. This is a process supported by therapists and physicians alike. Instead of, "I'm having a heart attack," try, "This is my body's alarm system." Experts emphasize that this shift in thinking can reduce fear and help you regain control. Relabeling removes the catastrophic fear, making symptoms more manageable. Remember, you are not alone. Millions experience these same sensations. Your body isn't flawed. It's just a bit oversensitive to stress. This is a normal human response, not a personal failing. Like a smoke detector that's too quick to sound, your system is trying to protect you. Leading psychologists reassure that this heightened sensitivity is a sign of your body's effort to keep you safe. Understanding this helps you develop self-compassion. Support groups and mental health advocates encourage you to treat yourself with kindness. Your body isn't betraying you, it's just trying to keep you safe. You deserve support, understanding, and validation every step of the way. Understanding your body's response is half the battle. The other half is learning to calm it. Let's walk through some practical steps you can try right now. Start with your breath. Try box breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold again for 4. Repeat this cycle for a few minutes to reset your system. Gentle movement helps burn off nervous energy. Take a brisk walk, do some light stretching, or try progressive muscle relaxation, tensing and releasing each muscle group from head to toe. Move mindfully. Practice yoga or Tai Chi, focusing on how your body feels with each movement. Even a few minutes can help reassure your body. Lower your overall stress by building calming routines. Try guided meditation apps, write down your worries in a journal, or listen to soothing music. Prioritize sleep, set a regular bedtime, turn off screens an hour before bed, and create a relaxing pre-sleep ritual. Limit caffeine, and choose herbal tea or water instead. Seek support. Reach out to friends or family, or join a support group. Sometimes just talking about your feelings can make a big difference. Consider professional help. Therapies like CBT teach you to challenge anxious thoughts and build coping skills. Ask your therapist for specific exercises like thought records or exposure tasks. Remember, reaching out is a sign of strength, not weakness. You're not alone in this. Practice self-compassion. Place your hand on your chest, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, my body is reacting, but I can help it calm down. With understanding and regular practice, like daily mindfulness, gratitude journaling, or guided relaxation, you can regain calm and control. You have the power to change your response, starting now. Try one of these steps today and notice how your body and mind begin to shift.